Hey guys, so you might have seen that big weird orange jug in my thumbnail, and I showed you guys last night. So basically the grossest pregnancy test ever, I feel like. I mean, I'm sure there's grosser, but I basically for 24 hours have to collect my urine, and everywhere in the house I have solo cups sitting on the lids of the toilet, so I don't absent-mindedly pee and then mess up the whole test, because if I pee and don't put it in there, then I have to do it all over again. So yeah, that is pretty much the test I'm having to do today. It's to look for proteins in the urine, which is an early warning sign of preeclampsia. And usually if you have high blood pressure, which during pregnancy, my blood pressure has been very low. I've been doing everything the doctor said. You know, it's been awesome. She said she's super proud of me. But I'm still at risk for preeclampsia, so they monitor for it. I actually have another friend that is kind of like my due date twin. We literally have like the same due date, but we're probably going to go earlier. It's so funny because every time I talk to her, like we message back and forth, it's like all our appointments are on the same day. So last night I sent her a picture of the jug and I was like, had to do this yet? Because she has high blood pressure too. She's like, oh my gosh, yes, I have to turn it in Thursday, which means she's having to do it today. And I'm like, that is so funny, me too. But it's like that all our ultrasounds and doctor's appointments are always on the same day. It's so weird. So she has to do it for that. I'm not sure if they give it for other reasons. I just know this is why they're giving it to me and giving it to her. And it has to stay cold, so we have a cooler full of ice. We bought a bunch of ice last night because I'm not putting that in my fridge. And then, yeah, basically I woke up this morning and you empty your bladder, and then you write the time you emptied your bladder. You don't collect that sample. But then every urine after that until exactly 24 hours. So I set my alarm and I woke up at 6:30 this morning, emptied my bladder, wrote on the jug. Then the next time I had to pee, I had to collect it. And then every pee from there on out until 6:30 tomorrow morning, I have to collect. And I did it so early because my appointment's at 9 when I have to take it in. So basically they said as soon as I get there, tell the front desk so they know to take me back to the lab area so they can take it and do my blood work. I need to apparently have blood work to do tomorrow too. And then I have an ultrasound, and then I have an appointment. And I think this appointment, they're scheduling like the glucose one or whatever. Yeah, I don't know. We'll see. I feel like tomorrow's going to be a long day at the doctor. It's always long during ultrasounds. A lot of people don't get ultrasounds after 20 weeks, but because I'm high risk, my doctor said she's pretty much going to do them every 4 weeks until birth. Especially to monitor my placenta and where the umbilical cord is on the placenta now, and to make sure my placenta doesn't go back down further. And it's funny because my due date twin, as I call her, she had placenta previa too, and both of ours moved at the same time, but they're still like too close to the cervix. They like it a little farther. It's just so funny. And it's funny because she thought she was having a girl too, but her blood test worked. Mine didn't. Remember, it was unidentifiable what I was having. But she's having a boy too. It's funny. So pretty much that's what I'm doing today. I'm not leaving the house because I pee like every 20 minutes. And in my sleep, I probably wake up and pee every hour. I'm starting to worry that the jug they gave me isn't big enough. And so she was like, I don't have an extra jug, but you know, if it's too big, then we'll just have to redo it. And I'm like, really? Because I can't really go anywhere. I couldn't go to Ash Wednesday Mass because I have no way of taking my pee with me and keeping it cold. I don't want to put a cooler in my car of pee and run out with a cup of piss during Mass. You guys get my point. I feel like Holy Day's obligation. There's certain excuses that are okay. And I feel like, you know, that one's okay. So, yeah, the pee is in the cooler. That's what I'm doing all day. I've got Solo cups all over the house so I don't forget. It's so funny because I'm like, what happens if I like laugh and pee a little or sneeze and pee a little? I'm sure that doesn't count, but I'm gonna be like, I'm gonna ask my doctor because sometimes you can't help it when you're pregnant. If you sneeze hard enough or you laugh hard enough, you're gonna pee a little bit. I don't know. So that's what's going on today. Just chilling around the house, collecting my pee. It's the only time of year they'll stay outside for a long amount of time. It's like 65 and she likes sitting in the sun. During the summer, it gets in the hundreds and she'll do it for maybe like 3 minutes. She'll lay in the sun, then she'll want back in right away. And I don't force them to stay outside. They really, it sounds terrible, but they don't really like being outside. Like even they would come to a point at the dog park where they're like, we're over this, especially if it was hot. But Amber especially, she was a stray. So, I don't know. It sounds dumb, but I feel like she doesn't like being outside too much because of that. Now that she's known what luxury living is like. They two are pooped. We were outside playing. Now they're exhausted. So I did a lot of cleaning stuff today, like cleaning cabinets and stuff like that, but not like I swept the floors, but I'm not gonna mop them yet because Justin's doing Jackson's room's floors this weekend. And whenever you bring down the carpet and back and forth, like with the saw stuff that he's gonna have to cut the floors on and stuff like that, you know, it makes like a lot of dust and stuff all over the floors. So I don't ever mop like right before we're gonna do a big project like that because it would just get like stuff tracked all through the house. I tend to like mop after projects like that, but yeah, I want to get that done today. So I did that, and tomorrow's my appointment, and then I'm gonna film maybe a few things because we're gonna have to move a lot of stuff in my office, and I think I should film a couple of things I needed to film, and then put my lights away and stuff so that, because all the stuff in his closet, did I say we're gonna do the closets? We're gonna do the floors, and he has all this stuff in his closet that's gonna have to go in my office, and it's gonna make it like impossible to use my office pretty much. So yeah, I think we're gonna do that, and yeah, I don't know, just tired. My hands, like I've been drinking so much water because the doctor says you're supposed to, but like I don't know if it's the weather, but like no matter how much water and stuff I drink and lotion I use, my hands are so dry. I started using that belly butter, the Mama Bee's Burt's Bees stuff, and it stays on my hands a lot longer. I do like it. Coconut oil doesn't do anything. I can't stand the smell of coconut oil pregnant. I loved coconut oil before pregnant. Nah. I've just tried like so much stuff. I found out last night that Utter's lotion stuff they have at the Dollar Tree always is actually cruelty free, which I never knew. I never got it because I didn't know that, but I hear good things about it. So I'm actually doing a Dollar Tree haul tomorrow, but I think I'm going to stop by another Dollar Tree and pick some up because I heard it's really good for your hands. And now knowing it's cruelty free, I'm like, hey, I should check these things when I see it. And apparently it's like a pretty popular lotion or whatever. So anywho, I'm just going to, I have one load of like laundry. I've been acting like a crazy person. Like obviously I haven't even entered the 3rd trimester yet, so I don't need to be stressed or, you know, packing my hospital. I've been collecting things from my hospital bag, but I haven't packed anything yet, you know. But I have started to basically, as soon as there's a load of laundry, just do it because I don't know. I want to get into that habit and into the habit of making sure the house is clean every day because pretty much that's all I'm doing. Like I said, I'm not committing to anything anymore. All my energy is going to go into making sure my house is kept up daily And what else? Just little things like that, laundry and stuff. And I I decided, like we talked about in another vlog, I don't really care if people are mad at me. I just don't give a shit anymore. I have very limited energy, and I need to focus it on finishing Jackson's room, keeping my house clean and ready, because I feel like if I get in that routine, then it'll be good, because then when I get close to like my due date, if I go into labor, the house isn't in chaos, which would just like, I'm that person. Most people don't care, but I am very particular about my house and stuff like that. And everyone was like, oh, when you get dogs, you'll stop caring. When you have kids, you'll stop caring. But I like it really, it's like an annoying thing people say, but it really hasn't. I have 2 big dogs, and everyone's always like, oh my God, your house is so clean. I have taken care of kids in my house before and kept my house clean. It's just some people, like, it's just important to them, and it doesn't mean that they're not giving enough time to their pets or their kids or anything like that. It's just something that's important to them, and it almost annoys me when people are like, oh, you focus too much on that or blah, blah. Well, it's none of your fucking business what I focus on, right? Like, that's the way I look at it. As long as my dogs are taken care of and my kids are taken care of and they're not neglected, if I want to clean my damn house, I will. I just, like, that is something that annoys me, Like, so it's very important to me that my house stays clean, and I think I like my new little routine because I can put my energy into that, and then that way I won't be stressed out when I go into labor that, like, my mother-in-law is so nice. She's going to come stay here because they live farther out, and that way she'll be here taking care of the dogs, but then also she can come to the hospital, which is like 10 minutes away, 15 minutes away, whatever. And so, yeah, that's our plan. And then that way I know, like, the house is already clean. And I know, like, all my friends are telling me, they're like, right before you go into labor, you're going to be like a crackhead cleaning. And I'm okay with that too. But I want to get myself in this little routine, And so that's what I've been working on. So, yeah, that was a long spiel. I don't know if what I'm saying makes sense. But it's kind of like, back to if I don't want to put bumpers on my kid's crib, that's my decision. Like, it's nobody's place to try to talk me out of that, or my kid, blah, 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 blah. I hear a lot of people say, oh, I'd rather have these special moments with my kid in a dirty house. I think I'll be fine. Like honestly, I've never had issues cleaning my house when I had my niece living here, when I had, babies I was taking care of in my house. It's never been an issue. It's never been like, I don't know, like, everyone is so different, and I feel like telling someone to, oh, chill out, don't worry about your house so much, is kind of like me telling you your house is really dirty and you need to clean it. It's just like, mind your own fucking business, I'll mind mine. So I don't know, that's just my little rant, because I notice that a lot. People are like always posting stuff online, or like, messy house, but lots of love in my home. You can have a clean house and lots of love in your home. Like, I don't know. It's just like judgment all around for everything constantly, I noticed. And it's just like, who cares? I don't care if somebody wants to keep their house the way they do, or they prefer this, or if it's messy. I don't judge anyone. So don't judge me for keeping my house clean, because it's something I enjoy and I'm crazy about. I'm just saying. Anyways, this is going to be a long-ass vlog because I'm on like a rant. Yeah, so I'm going to go do that last load of laundry. Super flattering light again. I am in bed now. Justin came home and I made dinner and I'm pooped. Like, I'm so tired. So, yeah, basically all through I keep trying to pop my hip. It's just so hard, like, not being able to take ibuprofen kind of stuff because of my bursitis, because of my fibro pain. It's triggering bursitis. Can't take any anti-inflammatories. Kind of sucks ass, but it's whatever. So yeah, I'm pooped. My bursitis is starting to hurt, so I'm just gonna lay off and relax for the rest of the night in bed. Basically what I have to do is keep doing this every time I get up to pee in the middle of the night and all that stuff. I just pee in a cup and then pour it into the container that's up here on ice now. And then Yeah. So basically I have to like move the cooler around the house to where I am. So I just do that all night long. And then at 6:30 a.m. I can stop and I'm done with the test. And then I take it to my doctor's later in the morning. I'm like, ugh. It's so funny because when they told me about this test, I'm like, I pee in the bucket. Like I understand like what the container would look like. She's like, well, no, you pee in like a Dixie cup, and then you just put it in the thing. But I'm like, aren't Dixie cups like that big? You know, the stuff you use as a kid for like your mouthwash. So when she was like a Dixie cup, I was imagining that. I'm like, that's not gonna hold my pee. But solo cups work just fine. Just in case you ever have to do this test. So yeah, I'm just gonna end my vlog for today, and I have a bunch of solo cups on top of the toilet lid up here in our bathroom. I also put it in the other bathroom in case for some reason I go in that bathroom tonight. So I don't forget that I have to pee in the cup, not in the toilet. Yeah, it's just lovely. I'm very excited that this test will be over tomorrow morning, and that hopefully I won't have to do it again. She said I might have to do several during my pregnancy, but I think I'll have to do another one in the third trimester, but I don't know. We'll see. But that is the end of my vlogging for today, and I will see you guys tomorrow. Bye!